one of the things I wanted to look at was, and this came through loud and clear, in terms of the challenges around HR. Overwhelmingly, the biggest issue was staff utilization. It was something that was tracked as a core KPI. 53% of the companies that we spoke to, and it was a study that touched on just over 100 different organisations. That was the key critical KPI that denotes success within an organisation when it comes to workforce management. Did the study findings reflect your own personal experience there? Is that something you would have expected to have seen? That staff utilisation is that primary metric when it comes to workforce management success?
Well, if I may, one small correction, okay, from my personal conversations, with the businesses, okay, so they don't like to use word utilization, okay, at least externally, okay, because it's insulting to the people, okay. So let's talk about productivity, okay, because by the end of the day we're talking about productivity, okay. So I mean, yeah, that's that's a typical problem, right? So productivity, over or under productivity, that's the fundamental thing, because again, you very often you do your planning, okay, so in two different modes, okay, so there are different situations. Situation number one, you do it, far in advance, okay, and you sort of assuming, all right, so this is what I've done, this is how it's going to be, for the next months, okay, let's say, okay. So, and I'm running with this plan. Obviously, the reality, we know this, okay, so reality can surprise us, okay, positive and negative as well. So, you not always have tools within an organization to address it, okay, from whatever reason. By the end of the month, you're looking on your figures and saying, oh, all right, so there is a peaks here and so overall productivity of the staff, and does make too much of the sense, right? So, and I could have achieved more, putting more people in front of the customers, or putting, letting people not have a days off, vacations, in order to move, those days, to other period of time. Okay, so that's the one approach, okay, which basically hitting the business, very very severe. Okay, so another approach, which is a bit of opposite to what I explained just now, it's you don't do long-term planning. Okay, so you sort of working in let's call it reactive mode. Okay, so you do your planning on very short-term basis. What will happen in this case? Okay, so you might do it on Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, and probably on Friday. But by the end of the month, okay, your overall picture will be a bit of not as good as expected. Okay, so the year will end. Your annual figures, okay, for the business will be again not as you expected, okay, not as your CFO committed, to the stakeholders. Let's say, right. So that's did I answer the question? I believe yes, I did, right? So yeah. So and again, it's all about productivity, and productivity will be again linked back to overall business goals. People do understand what they do, okay, not only actual field service people or I don't know, store service people, but managers, okay, so line managers, okay, so they will see the bigger picture.